Chapter 6, Protest. Dear Patsy, sorry I haven't written sooner, but I've been busy. Guess what? I'm a civil rights activist. Today, I helped John get people signed up for sit-ins at downtown lunch counters. You have to be 18, but I'm part of the flyer brigade. We pass out flyers telling people about meetings and protests. The flyers tell people about nonviolent protesting. No matter what, the people at sit-ins can't strike back. John has been through the training. Now he's training others. I wish you were here. I feel like I'm part of something big. Gotta go now. Hope your grandma's feeling better. I'll write later. Your bestest friend in the whole wide world, Abby. On Saturday morning, Abby went back to the First Baptist Church with Mama and Mrs. Leona Whiteside. But no, Aunt Mittie. Negroes have no money, no power, and no protection. How can we win against odds like that? Aunt Mittie had asked Mama. David took out Goliath with 5 smooth stones and a slingshot, Mama had answered. Aunt Mittie was not convinced. In the church kitchen, Mama tied on her apron. She had her big cast-iron skillet with her. The ladies were cooking up more food than Abby had ever seen. Word was 500 students had gone out in groups to sit in at Woolworth's, Cress's, and McClellan's. Other stores, too. They were all dressed in their best Sunday clothes. It's all so crazy when you think about it, Mama said, snapping beans. Those young people will spend hours sitting at a lunch counter and come back here hungry. Mrs. Whiteside shook her head and clicked her teeth. Segregation comes up short any way you cut it. By the time the first protesters came back from their 2-hour shifts, Mama and the ladies had fried chicken ready. We just sat there at the counter, said a boy in a Fisk University t-shirt. We didn't get served, but neither did any of the white people waiting for a seat and yelling at us. By mid-afternoon, word came that the Harvey's manager had closed the store early. Abby felt hopeful. We won! We won! If they stay closed, they'll go out of business. Honey, you don't think it's going to be that easy. No way, said Mama. Abby understood what Mama meant when she saw the evening news. Aunt Mittie came by to return Mama's pinking shears, just as the Harvey's manager was on television. She sat on the couch with Mama and Abby. I don't believe most colored people agree with what went on here today, said the manager. He went on to say the protesters were just a few troublemakers trying to ruin it for all the good colored folks of Nashville. Aunt Mittie looked nervous and worried. Don't y'all fret none. The manager looked into the camera and pointed his finger. We will not let a bunch of riffraff come in our store and stop us from serving our customers. We'll be business in the morning, and things will be as usual. You can count on that. Why didn't they give our side? Abby complained. It's not fair. That's what I've been trying to tell you, my stubborn son. Life is not fair, said Aunt Mittie. Segregation is the way it's always been. John is headed for nothing but trouble trying to change things. You'll see. But he won't listen to me or his father. Maybe he'll listen to you, Bee. Will you talk to John? Mama shook her head. No, Mittie, I won't, said Mama. Growing up in the South is like being a bird in a cage. Our children have wings, but they're never allowed to fly. By the time they get to our age, their souls are lifeless. John's mind is made up, same as mine, Mittie. May not change a thing, but it's worth a try. Don't be afraid. Join us. Aunt Mittie mumbled something and left in a huff. Before letting herself out the screen door, she called over her shoulder. Can't say I didn't warn you. This protesting will only bring trouble to our own front door.